Is it time for the Eastern Conference Championship yet? Gareth Wheeler with you with a playoff and very special Toronto FC HQ presented by Kia. Yes, there's still 12 more sleeps till things get underway between your Toronto FC and the Columbus Crew. So the wait's on, which gives Toronto FC a lot of preparation time, a lot of time to recover, recoup, and tactically get on the same page ahead of the Eastern Conference Championship. Now, we can confirm kickoff in Columbus on Tuesday, November 21st will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So while we wait, well, it's awards season in Major League Soccer, and congratulations goes out to Justin Morrow, finishes second place in the voting for the Defender of the Year. Ike Opara of Sporting Kansas City, he gets the nod ahead of J-Mo, who had an incredible year, 8 goals from a defender. That's just a massive number from a player who's done the job equally defensively as he's done in attack. Head coach Greg Vanney full of praise for his left fullback.
Justin's been he's been big for us. I would put his defensive contributions at 50% of what he's done, right? I mean, a lot of it has to do with what he's been able to do on the attacking side. It's really separated himself from a lot of the other defenders in the league. And his engine and capacity to get up and down, to be involved in the attack and still recover back and be in defensive positions is second to none in this league. It's maybe not even close. And he will, when the ball's up on the right side, he's in goal scoring positions coming up the left side, but yet he still manages to recover and get into good defensive positions. And I mean, that's a special trait, and he's gotten, very aggressive over the last, 18 months or so in his attacking mindset, yet he still maintains that responsibility that he has on the defensive side. And so he's won games for us scoring goals, and obviously he's done more than his fair share of helping this group be one of the best defensive units. So when you look at that, that's a good year for Justin.
The award for Defender of the Year typically goes to a player that plays more centrally. So for Morrow even to be in the discussion, full credit to the player, a phenomenal season, and he's going to play a massive role in what lies ahead for Toronto FC. Same thing goes for a player like Tosaint Ricketts. A lot of conversation this week, obviously, about how Toronto FC could fill the void up front with some potential star players being out of the 11. So the light has been shined on Ricketts, a player who scored 7 goals in the season, in only 9 starts, played 22 MLS matches across the board. He's an impact player through and through, and has memorable games on his resume against the Columbus Crew, including scoring 2 goals against the Crew May 10th in a come-from-behind victory in the capital of Ohio. Ricketts going to try to use that experience that day in order to propel him to positive things ahead.
Up to that point when I scored, it wasn't the ideal start for me in terms of numbers and stuff, but to get that goal in Columbus was it was a moment of, going forward in the season for me, personally.
And when you score those goals and you felt that relief, is that something that you'll remember when you step on the field this time around in Columbus?
Of course, and I want to match that feeling again, and obviously on a different stage, but yeah, that's a feeling I would like to match.
Ricketts clearly a good matchup against the Crew, and let's not forget he's been there, scored big goals in playoff action as well. Who can forget Ricketts' goal in the 100th minute against the Montreal Impact in last year's second leg in the Eastern Conference Championship? The emotion speaks for itself. Ricketts always there when called upon in big moments as well. So whether it's he or someone else, the depth of this squad will shine through in the games that are still to come for Toronto FC. It's going to be a quiet weekend around the Kia training ground as Toronto FC will ramp up their preparations next week. We will be here to cover it all. Keep it locked. TorontoFC.ca.